Pearce. Jemson, it isn't an easy pitch on which to be sure about the first touch on the ball, but Hendry's pretty confident here. And Heath is through the middle, and it's a chance for Adrian Heath, a good one too, and some rustiness showed. It was a great pass, and Heath had time to consider the consequences. Wilson. But Jemson's got free here. Harper backed off. Here's Parker. And it's Crosby coming round the back, and Dibble got it at the second attempt. Oh, and Crosby's pitched the... Oh, has he given the goal? He has! My word! Gary Crosby! And Dibble is livid. And Manchester City have surrounded the referee, Roger Gifford. This is what happened. Well, the ball was only resting on one hand. Was it in his grasp? The referee said no. And now they've gone across to the linesman. And Manchester City with Andy Dibble still livid, but Howard Kendall prepared to get involved as well, and he could get himself into serious trouble here. They can't believe it, Manchester City. Dibble had the ball resting on the palm of his right hand, but that, Gary Crosby realised, wasn't a full control of the ball. Oh, look at that. He's distraught.
I mean, I can't believe it. Was it George Best that knocked the ball out of Gordon Banks's hand about 25 years ago, and that was disallowed? Have we not improved since then?
I suppose the referee might have thought he wasn't in full control of the ball.
What, with the ball in his hand?
In one hand.
Oh, dear me, I mean, is a handball with one hand, or is it with two hands? You know, I mean, if you stop in play for a handball, I mean, you don't have to use two hands, do you? You use one hand. The ball is in the keeper's hands. And I mean, there's no way that is a goal.
A good goal or not, cheat or cheeky? Well, referee Roger Gifford from Glamorgan saw nothing wrong.
I've seen it a few times, I still can't really make my mind up. You've got to give full credit to Gary Crosby. He just heads it out of his hand and knocks it in. Some refs, I think most refs would probably have disallowed it. I don't think there's an actual rule. I think George Courtney's going to talk in a minute about the actual rules.
All right, well, let's get the referee's view from today's official, World Cup referee, George Courtney.
George, if you'd been in charge of that game, would you have given that goal?
No.
Why?
In the spirit of the game, I wouldn't have allowed it. It's the first time I've seen that incident in nearly 30 years of refereeing. I've not come across it. The law, the letter of the law, doesn't accommodate for a goal being scored in that way. But in the spirit of the laws, I wouldn't have allowed it.
Right, Jimmy Greaves. I mean, according to George, nothing wrong with it in terms of the laws of the game, but against the spirit of the game.
Well, I can't see it personally. I think goalkeepers are overprotected species, as you know. And the ball comes in, and as far as I'm concerned, it was a wonderful piece of ingenuity by the player, who makes no contact with the goalkeeper whatsoever. He sees the keeper there with the ball's held out, he heads it out of his hands. It's no more than taking the ball off of a full-back's foot and putting it in the back of the net, and that's what Crosby did. And I think the referee did the right thing. It was a very bold decision by the referee, obviously, but what a great goal for all goal scorers. Lovely.